Welcome back to Rusty Love. We are piloting rainbows today, and this is my Dera build. Incarnon. We have two builds for you today. Of course, we're going to use primary overcharge, but let's get to the nitty gritty. We blah blah blah. You already know that. High power beams and gain magnetic damage. That's great. We have another status chance to increase our damage, which is great. It has no base damage, but the base damage will increase with the magnetic damage. Then we have +8 damage and on kill we have plus 20% ammo efficiency for 5 seconds, and it stacks up to 4 times. That's 80% ammo efficiency. And then we also have the base damage +6 and on status effect +5 fire rate for 5 seconds, stacks up to 6 times. So you have two choices here. You can have more fire rate, lose more bullets quicker, or gain your Incarnon form quicker, or you can have something that might affect your Incarnon form, because fire rate will not. It lowers your fire rate, which sucks, and it lowers your status chance. That's what you need to know about the Dera. When you activate its Incarnon form, look at this. You have 22% critical chance and 22% status chance. It goes down to 18 status chance, and if we switch this over, it's 22% critical chance. So we lose status chance. That's something to think about. I have, on the second evolution, plus 50% magazine reload when holstered. That means pressing F to switch between your primary, secondary, and melee. Increase base magazine capacity by 22%. Now, why I decided not to use this? Incarnon form, fire rate, blah, blah, max charges. Max charges is your magazine, your Incarnon magazine. So if we switch to increased magazine, bam, nothing happens. Alright, okay, fire rate accuracy very high. Bam. Look, nothing changes. What's the point of projectile speed? So we're going to magazine reload when holstered because it's a little bit easier and it allows you to have a nice flow of damage switching between your secondary and primary. That's what I've gotten more used to doing, especially when using things like this. It makes damage so consistent, especially when you have both of your primary and secondary weapons being overpowered. Now, when it comes to the fourth evolution, this is where things can easily change depending on your build. My build, even with galvanized aptitude and 260-60 mods, I still don't have that critical. I still don't have that status chance to increase my critical chance any further, to increase my critical chance that much, especially on my first build, which is critical. So we're going to go with the first section, with the first choice of the fourth evolution, which will give us plus 14% critical chance and a critical damage multiplier of 0.6, and the other option is a plus 18% status chance that will not be ignored. Don't worry, we have two builds, but none of them will use high ground. If you manage to have a build with a high enough status chance, you will definitely be using high ground, no doubt. Unless you want the extra status chance, but then again, this is a critical stat. So now that we got the nitty gritty out the way, let's test it. As we're using primary overcharge, we activate overcharge and frame up. Do good. Okay, here we go. That's much better. That's good. We're on take 3, so I'll be quick surprise. Jesus, this unit. Oh my god. Yeah. It is a great weapon. No doubt. It is a single target weapon. They are absolutely destroyed. Absolutely did so well in the testing, and now you did so well in missions, and now the testing is like, hold my beer. I'll make you proud. That was our first critical chance build, and now let's switch to the status chance build. We're gonna keep Permite overcharge, but then we're gonna switch over to status chance build and keep everything else the same. That gives me a base status chance of 40%. What's our status chance now? It's at 120%, and Incarnon form 100. Okay, that sucks. Alright. Can we build? Oh, yes, sorry. This is a gas and coal build. Why do we use gas? We use gas because of rifle elementalist. Now, viral might be stronger, but I get an extra damage bonus when I use gas and coal. Colt's not part of this. Ah, that sucks. Okay. We use gas and electric city with a rifle elementalist. Now test it out. First we're gonna activate primary overcharge. Grab our enemies. Oh. Wow, I'm slow. Open my build, let's actually switch that. That did not look good at all. Let's switch that completely. Oh my god. Switch you. Viral. Oh, I'm slow. Sorry about that. Okay. Activate primary overcharge, go on this side. Nope, it's not that strong, it's not my base. It will do the job, no doubt. You can definitely tell it is actually getting some damage, but it's a bit almost built. We're now starting to spread. So if this compete with the critical chance build, no doubt, but it takes some building. It definitely takes some building. Because those are actually my tank dray units in this setup. Oh yeah, booyah! They all died. Oh,